Now here we are in 2014 for this year's revival of The Wizard of Oz.
Many people can't really appreciate how much effort the cast members put into WOZ, but we're about to give you exclusive footage of behind the scenes.
Roll it.
Hey guys, we're behind the scenes on the Wizard of Oz production, which makes its second appearance today at March 7th through the 9th. Let's take a look at the Land of Oz. They're practicing hard. Let's go check out the cast.
No, just get like a phone.
Well, here's one of the practice rooms where they we could explain. Are you even in The Wizard of Oz?
No, not technically.
Okay, well, this is awkward. Well, I'm Alexis, and thanks for tuning into this behind-the-scenes look on The Wizard of Oz. Remember, it's March 7th to the 9th, and tickets vary from $10 to $20. And make sure to order them online to get your seats. Hope to see you there!
10 shows ago, we were doing The Wizard of Oz.
I was an audience member.
And I was a Lollipop Guild.
Let's take a look back.
Flashback style.
So class, what is the square root of 88 times 6 divided by 2.5 times pi? Hey Grace, what's this? It's The Wizard of Oz. It's next week.
Didn't they do that like 10 years ago?
Yes, they did. Flashback Friday! Woo!
For this year's Wizard of Oz, it's going to be a completely different production than it was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, it was done on the stage in the gym, which was great. It was a very small production. I don't know exactly how many, but much fewer students. This time, we're talking about 70 some odd students involved on a stage at Converse College. The sets, the music, the singing, the choreography is just going to be amazing. I'm looking really forward to it. I'm a little nervous because it's such a big production compared to the first time we did it, but I think it's going to be fantastic. I hope everybody comes out to see it.
I've been in The Wizard of Oz once before. This time I'm the Tin Man, and last time I was part of the Lollipop Guild. The biggest difference is definitely the size of the production.
I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go see The Wizard of Oz or not.
If you had a brain, then you would go.
Hey, I heard that we have a new segment on the update.
Me too. It's called Take Time Out!
Neighborhood Hotspot Applebee's has announced a new plan to attract more customers nationwide. Their plan is to put a tablet on every table across their chain. The idea is, while your food waits, you can enjoy a fun game of Angry Birds or Mario Kart or something of that nature. This could either attract many more customers to their store or cause them to lose customers. Let's talk to some of our reviews about whether or not this makes them more likely to want to go to Applebee's.
I think it would be a good idea if Applebee's were to put iPads on the tables so that people could be ordering their food, and then while they're waiting for their food so they don't get bored, just play games and do stuff on it. But I don't think it would compel me to go to Applebee's more, because the latest I've been is like 5 years ago, and the food wasn't really that great, so
I don't really like this idea very much because it kind of takes away from the experience of just sitting down and having a nice meal with your family or your friends or whoever it is that you're having a meal with. I think it should be optional. Like if you have an especially obnoxious little kid and you want them to be quiet. So you're like, hey, here's an iPad.
Do you think it would attract more publicity?
If it was optional, or how it is now?
Just where it's not optional.
Oh, I think it might be really unappealing to some people because it kind of takes away from the feeling of just having a nice dinner with some person.
Thank you for that. For more information, go to the Super Scroll online. Back to you, Murphy and Daniel.
The boys varsity basketball team has had a great run.
Let's take a look at their season.
After a long and hard-fought season, the basketball players have finally made it to state. Let's take a look at some players reflecting on the season.
Well, as team captain, it's been great because we had a great group of players, you know. We developed a great relationship with all these players. It hasn't been hard at all. We have a young group of guys, but we have to make sure we stay focused on our main goal to,
This year we had a lot of new players, so at the beginning it was kind of just a growing period. We were getting to know each other, but we've done that pretty well and we've come a long way, so I have high hopes.
Congratulations to the basketball team, and remember to be there at 4. And always, stay thirsty, my friends.
Daniel, what day is it?
Pop-Tart Friday.
True, but what day is it?
Oh, it's the last day of February.
This is the time when most people fail to accomplish their New Year's resolutions.
Really? What about Oak Brook students?
Let's find out.
Hey Grant, did you make a New Year's resolution this year?
No, I usually give up in the first week of January, so I try.
Well, that's interesting. Statistics say that 45% of Americans make their New Year's resolution every year. And out of that 45, only 8% keep it.
Let's look at some Oak Brook students to see what resolutions they made this year.
This year my New Year's resolution is to work harder and be more studious.
Okay. My New Year's resolution is to be a cleaner person and to have better hygiene and clean my room and my car on a regular basis.
I'm Chris Floyd, and no, because last year's New Year's resolution was not to make a New Year's resolution ever again.
Well, I'm glad the Oak Brook students are challenging themselves with one simple resolution this year.
Back to you, Murphy and Daniel.
Thanks again for watching the update.
Grab your tickets for the Wizard of Oz.
And remember, TGIPF, thank goodness it's Pop-Tart Friday.
You stay classy, Oak Brook.